Okay, off and running again here at the Norwegian Open 2022. With a Sweden versus Belgium encounter here. Tommy Dahlgren from Sweden up against Dimitri Payne of Belgium. Good to see Dimitri back bowling on the tour. Just talking to him before we started. He's moved house. He had started a family a couple of years back, and he's getting married at the end of this year. So I wish him all the best. So we see Tommy just trying to draw in there for two. Tommy's playing with the multicoloured bowls. It'll be easy for you to see, and Dimitri with the blue. Dimitri is aggressive. And just stick to the draw here in the area. Very good. Yeah, of course, Dan. I'll give you a shout out. A lot of people are missing you here in Norway. Dan had a good run in the UK Open, our first ranking event of the season. Losing to Paul and Beatty in the final. So 1-2 Tommy on the first end. And see that Pauline has lost both of her games so far today. So in a tough group, but she's had two tough matches so far, and lost the first one to Sue Armington, and just come off the show mat last session, and having lost to Steve Pottick. So Tommy leading off on the second end, picked up one on end one. Good start. Dimitri consistent on the tour when we started. Tommy trying to add another here. Doesn't want to make it a target. No. It's in the count. She'll just continue to draw here. On the weight here. Very good weight. In for second. Tommy continuing down this backhand. Ooh. That's a little bit aggressive. We're looking to push on to Dimitri's. Dimitri just draw away again. Slightly narrower this time. Should be better. He's got the same weight. He has. Oh, that's very good. And 2 or 3 of that. Tommy's had to switch to the forehand. Again, this for Dimitri. Draws in for another here. It should be 3, if not more. Four shots. Very good end from Dimitri. That was a really good third bowl from Dimitri that just moved the jack back away from Tommy's. Tommy wasn't able to get in there on his last bowl. Good reply from Tommy. Don't forget, let us know where you're watching from. If you've got any questions, please let me know. I can see the comments. Dimitri's for this one. Well, that is a toucher that's gone back in the ditch. So he'll just draw away again. Very consistent draw bowler, Tommy. Isn't this much of an open draw? Dimitri's got the all-round the game, that's for sure. Yeah, set that up quite nicely. Switching to the forehand. Doesn't want the jack really. No, that's okay, stayed with it. Better him doing it than Dimitri. Tap on that last bowl from Dimitri. After it. You push. Oh, close. Options for Tommy. Draw either way. Dangerous on, more dangerous on the backhand. Obviously, any touch on the jack. That's where he's playing. Again, he's a very consistent draw bowler. Made it nice and wide. Yeah, safe out there. Not far off. One shot. Yep, 1-2 Tommy. So 4-2 now after 3 ends. Just confirmation now on the scoreboard. Tommy to lead us off, and 4-2. The loose bowls there from both players on this foot fend. You're just going to miss the line on these mats. Just don't make you look silly. We're mainly playing on would be considered fast mats in the UK. It's quite normal here in Scandinavia to play on these Verdi mat with the rubber backing. We use them at our events in Chelmsford and York. Obviously they're on top of a indoor bowls green, so they are slower. Here on the sports floor, they run very, very nicely. I think that's one of the key things really, and the way we have the tour set up, that we've got multiple ranking events in different locations and different venues. It's almost like the different surfaces to play the tennis Grand Slams on. Slightly different games you have to adopt to play on them. Very good from Dimitri. Dimitri will be very comfortable on these mats. 2 shots. So extending his lead to 6-2 after 4 ends. As I was saying, Dimitri will be used to playing on these type of mats. Play on sports halls and hard floor venues in Belgium. Historically in England we used to play a lot, including our national championships, but in more recent times, probably for at least the last 10-12 years now, we've been playing an indoor bowling club. So again, it's just changed the dynamic of the matches that you would normally play. majority of the international events as well in the UK are played on top of the indoor carpet. So again, a bit different when you come to Scandinavia and Europe. A good adjustment from Dimitri on his first. He's left a little shoulder there for Tommy. I'm sure Tommy will see the wave down. He's got a shot. Would have liked to have got on the inside of that. She'll just continue to draw here. Yep. Nice, yeah. Drops off of that. Yeah. Tommy doesn't want to be tight here. Pushing Dimitri up. See why he did go slightly inside of his last one. Just cut it a bit too much. Speaking to Simon, who played on the show mat earlier, he said that hand does stick a little bit with a bit of weight. It's easy to push and get a bit tighter. Let's see what Dimitri does here. It's got a nice head forward at the moment. Just continue to drop down with his backhand. One in the count. It's good here. Needs to drop. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Hidden the direct contact down to the jack. Could be 1-2. In area really for Tommy being 6-2 down. They don't really want to get any further behind him, so he really does need to get the shot. See a bit of weight from Tommy here on the forehand. He's just trying to draw. He's got his own bowl to lift up. That's what he's done. Very good. Played that with the perfect weight. So 1 shot to Tommy. And I think that's for those that have travelled across to Norway for this event from the UK. Maybe that's the shot where I quite feel comfortable playing that on the first match or two, because that's a little bit slicker than what we're used to playing on. Feeling comfortable playing the perfect weight to roll, whereas I might have played that with a bit more weight. So again, different tactics and shot selection certainly plays a big part. 6-3 after 5 to Dimitri. Playing the 6th end now. Seems to be the hand that swings more, this backhand coming this way. It's a good ball from Tommy. He has left the jack there though. I think we'll see Dimitri look after this on the forehand. Yeah, he likes this. So we start again. Players can do that twice without penalty. Third and subsequent times, it's 3 shots to their opponent. So it was there to be played though. Dimitri was after that jack in the ditch. Probably felt actually he'd be more likely to hit the other side of the jack than that side. Played it well, just again going back to that where it just holds ever so slightly down that side. Better start from Dimitri here. From Tommy. Better weight. We'll just try and draw past here. That's another good bowl. I think the target is much bigger. Tommy will change though. Look to just open those two up. Another example there where it just holds a little bit. Looked good out the hand, but it didn't move at all. Just slight adjustment. Draw again. That's good. Big bowl from Tommy there needed. Doesn't want to be dropping 2 or 3 here. He's on the draw. That's a bit quick. That's a bit quick. That's a bit quick. So, everyone's suspecting Dimitri here. It's going to be picking up. This will be 4 again. Coming this way. Jack here. Yep. 4 shots. So 10-3 now after 6 ends. So halfway through. Dimitri with the upper hand. Still time for Tommy to get back into this. I'm not going to be falling any further behind than what he is currently. Dimitri just thinking where he wants the jack. Still in the middle. If in doubt, stick it in the middle. And we can start again. And Tommy's really got to try and a few ends in a row now. Get himself back into this. 10-3 to Dimitri as we stand. Halfway through. So that's who's holding shot, and it's 1 to Dimitri. So he's just indicated. Just sticking out on that hand. So I'm going to try and draw inside that. I think he's quite there. Right. I think Dimitri has just fallen in for 2 to make it even worse. Switching hands there into the forehand. Yeah, it's making it any easier for Tommy. Tommy to the plate, and a bit of weight. Just another draw for Dimitri. Just get round those short bowls of Tommy's on his forehand. It's there. He's just got to play it with just a draw weight. Doesn't want to roll either of those up. Close yet. Just settle down. No, don't know. Don't know if that's pushed. Unfortunately, Tommy's just gone too wide there. Oof, that might have even pushed another one in. Again, you see why he went slightly wider. Just seeing if it's in 2 here. Looks like it is, but umpire. So Ed will come and measure this. While we wait for that to take place, I'll just show you the other mats in action here. Big scoreboard above us here, got all the group standings up there. Really good venue here in Sheehan. We've got a few people whilst I'm not playing, just enjoying the matches. Just waiting for the confirmation mission here. The 7th end. Dimitri in control at the moment of this one. Doesn't look like he's going to relinquish much to Tommy here. So just waiting for confirmation if it was 1 or 2 to Dimitri there. It was 2 shots to Dimitri, so we are 12-7. Sorry, 12-3 after 7 innings. A couple of big fours from Dimitri coming this way have really cost Tommy. Dimitri's tempted. He's going for it. That's a good result. That was a good result. If you just join us, 12-3 at the moment to Dimitri. 7 ends played. 12 to be played. Yeah, he's playing very well, Dimitri. Just these bowls in or around the jack, causing Tommy problems, forcing Tommy to have to play arriving bowls. Good effort from Tommy there. You can snap the shot now. So yeah, that Tommy and Dimitri are both sitting with 2 wins so far from their 2 matches. So this is the top of the table clash in Group 5. Good bowl from Dimitri again. That's all you can do. Keep asking a question of your opponent. So Tommy go again here. He hasn't got great position. It's got to be under from Tommy, sure. There's going to be bend. Yeah. Could be 1 or 2 to Dimitri here. It's just a one shot. Yep. So 13-3 now after 18s. They're playing for the Norwegian Open trophy. Billy Dahlgren is the current holder and back-to-back champion, so he's held on to it not only for the back-to-back years, but during the years that we've not been playing as well. So it's almost been a permanent fixture in Benny's house, I think. Great start again from both players here. A very good, perfect start. Just a quick glance at the scoreboard. Dimitri was our first winner from outside of Ireland. We had the Irish Open several years ago now. So some achievements to win in Ireland. So he's a very seasoned player. Whilst he may not have played much on the tour the last few years, it's clear here he can still bowl a mean bowl, and the commentator's curse has just struck again. The odd loose one. forced Tommy to have to either draw an absolute perfect bowl or a weighted bowl. That just comes from constant pressure. Dimitri won't mind if he does drop one here. This is a smear of the two hands. It's on the line again. I don't think Tommy can do too much here. If he is holding, which I think he is. I'm dropping one eventually. He doesn't even drop more than that, obviously. That's wide draw for Tommy. And we'll come back from there. Oof. So 1-2 Tommy. 13-4 now after 9 ends. After this event, we are we'll be halfway through the ranking singles for the season, so we take a short break from singles action, and we have our World Fours Masters and World Pairs Masters in Chelmsford on the last weekend in November next month. We do still have entries for both of those events, so if anyone is interested in entering that at Chelmsford, have a look at our website. If you're looking to make up a pair or a four, and please let us know. I'm sure we can find somebody to pair up with. We've got around the 54 so far signed up for that, and 100, just over 100 pairs, so looking forward to a really good weekend back at Chelmsford. And then once we finish that event, we break Christmas and New Year, and we're back straight after the New Year with the British Open singles, which take place up in York, York District Indoor Bowls Club. Really looking forward to getting a full season under our belts again. It's been a funny few years with the pandemic. It's been great to start this season off with a bang. You can see so many familiar faces, and also a lot of new faces on the tour as well. Some returning faces such as Dimitri. Popular venue, popular event this one in Norway for those of you that have not been before. We will be returning to Belgium next year as well. Herons Halls for our European Open pairs, an event we like to move around. So we're back in Herons Halls. We'll be in May next year. Again, entries are open for that event. And again, same applies if you are looking to play. I do know of somebody who is looking for a pairs partner actually for that event. So from Tommy's perspective here in this match, it looks like it's going to be too much for him to get back into this, and Dimitri will extend his lead in the group. I think Tommy's looking at second spot in that group. Goal from Tommy. Dimitri just trying to flick that away. Very good. Oh, Didn't want that though. Just unlucky result. Probably still one down. Yep, so 2 shots actually to Tommy there. 13-6 after 10 ends. Hi Janet, that's a really good question. We don't have any age limits. Any of our competitions, I say the youngest we've ever had, probably 7 or 8 years old. Of course, on the other scale, we've had players well into their 80s taking part, so absolutely no age limit at all. We certainly try and encourage as much as we can younger players to take part, and of course the older players. We've got a really good mix of ages here and different countries taking part, so what we tend to do with entry fees as well for the junior, or the under 18s, should I say. They get half price entry. They pay the full price upon entering, but at the actual event they'll get a voucher worth half of the entry so that they can use that to enter another event with. Definitely one of those sports where age is not really a barrier. Certainly remember playing sort of 12, 13 years old when I first started, so it wasn't for the encouragement of certain people. You certainly would lose a few players, that's for sure. Dimitri himself, I think, would have been probably around the 10-year mark when he first started playing. Let's see. Dimitri continue. Good shots here. Yeah, Tommy's just unfortunately not been able to turn tide here in this match against Dimitri, who's been fairly consistent here. We probably won't be happy with the way he's played. I know Dimitri, but I don't think he ever is. But he certainly played well. To be fair, I'm saying, yeah, I tend to be very similar to Dimitri. Never really happy with the way you play. The result might have gone your way. Always room for improvement. Just measuring for either 2 or it could be as many as 4 here for Dimitri. It's 2. So 15-6 playing the last end. Don't forget, if you haven't got any questions, Janet had there, just let us know. It was answered for you. So for those of you that haven't really seen our events before, they're open to anybody. Don't have to belong to any club or association. Pay your entry fee and you're in. Our home venue, as it were, is Falcon Indoor Bowls Club in Chelmsford. A few events there each year, but we have events in York, Belfast, here in Sheehan. Yeah, sure, Janet. I'll get a look at that score. He's playing Joel Hager as well, who's very prominent bowler over here in Sweden. find out how he's getting on. Yes, Kath, looking forward to seeing you both. Those that aren't the pairs and fours is always a good weekend. I appreciate not a lot of people like single. Sometimes it's a different discipline. I do like to mix it up every now and then, and having a few pairs of competitions and a fours competition. Oh, again from Dimitri, he could be 3 or 4 again here. And he's having to play weight to try and change this. He's got something. Yeah, he's got shot out of that. Yeah, I think he's managed to sneak the shot. So 1 shot to Tommy there on the last end. So 15-7. Final score. Just again, thank you for joining us here for this live stream of the Norwegian Open 2022. We'll be back again for some more matches. Please stay tuned and keep up to date on our Facebook and website.